Hello, this is Andrew Day. I wanted to show off my custom opportunity approval assignment. So here we are in the opportunities home screen. I'm going to click on a opportunity. So this is a quite an expensive opportunity. And the assignment was to have 5 different tiers of approval processes. So if the amount is over $100,000, it needs a self-approval, so the record owner needs to approve it. If it's over $200,000, it needs a tier 2 approver. So what I did was I used public groups, as was in the requirements. And, these different tiers needed to be public groups. So I'll show you those. And here are the approver sets for this is actually tier 5, 4, 3, and 2. And tier 1 is just the self approval. And I just put a couple dummy users in there. You can see myself and a security user. So we have that, and we have the custom approval process on the custom opportunity approvals object that was detailed in the requirements documentation. So here we have the special approval process, and I will show you, if I can, the diagram. Sorry, I was looking for that button. Okay, so here is the diagram. So we have our initial submission here, which locks down the record, of course. And step 1 criteria, if the amount is over $100,000. And here we go. If the amount is over $200,000, then it'll have to get approved at step 2. If it's over $300,000, it'll have to go through step 3. Yeah, so each of these have an entry criteria. So, for example, if an opportunity is only $150,000, it'll only have to go through step 1 here. If it's over, well, step 1 and step 2. So it won't need to go through the extent of the approval process if it's worth a smaller amount of money. All right, so that's what that is all about. And so now, to give you a demo, I'm going to go to Opportunities. I do have a custom button on Opportunities. So this is an expensive one. And here's the custom button, Special Approval Process. So I'm going to click on that. And so it'll tell you, you are the first approver. We need 5 approvals here. And so I'm going to select number 2 is going to be integration user, number 3 is going to be security user, number 4 integration user again, and these are just dummy entries. In a real org we would have real people inside of these public groups. And these are all pulling from public groups to populate these fields. And when I'm done, I just hit submit. And now it'll take me to the I just got a little email pop-up that said approval request, so the email notifications are working as well. And here we have our first step, so I'm going to go ahead and approve that first step. That's that self-approval. And now level 2 approval has been assigned to the integration user like I specified on the earlier page. But since I'm the system administrator, I can actually go in and approve it. And that'll take it to level 3 approval. So it'll go up to that group, and I actually assign that to the security user. But I'm system admin, so I can go ahead and approve it. So it'll go through this process to finally be approved. And so I'm going to go back to the opportunities, and I'm going to select one that is not as expensive, so I can show you that it's a simpler process for smaller opportunities. So this one's only $120,000. So let's go to that opportunity, and let's put it through our special approval process. So for this one, all we need is my approval, since it only hit that first benchmark. So once I approve that, it'll be done, and it should be approved. Okay, overall status approved. Great. So let's go back to opportunities and let's do another example of one. This one's 22. Uh, sorry, $220,000. So I'm going to click on that, and I'm going to go to special approval process, and you'll see I'll have to be the first approver, but we also have a second approver that we need to designate. So I'm going to go ahead and submit, and it'll start that approval process and automatically submit it. And this is just a simple process builder to get the approval to be submitted automatically. And that is about it for my demo today. Thank you so much for watching.